Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. I know I am. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Ileana and I am on my debt-free journey trying to pay off over $100K in credit card, car loan, and the dreaded student loans. But if you're a returning subscriber, hi, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me. So it is that time where we close out my budgets, and we are closing out my April budget this time, so hopefully I didn't do too badly. But before we get any further, we have to finish the weekly check-in, because as I am saying this I forgot we never finished the weekly check-in. So after I finish that, then we will close out my budget. But we can't do that until we see what I spent in the last week of April. So let's go. Okay. So let's see what my last few transactions were for the end of April. So the end of April, I believe, was the 24th to the 30th. Nope, the 25th to the 30th. Which ironically the 30th ends on a Saturday. So let's see, what did I spend? So for the 25th, I of course went to Starbucks. Starting to become like, with the way things are going, I might as well add Starbucks as a cash envelope. And I spent $506. Then the 26th was Starbucks again. I think we all know how the theme is going. And that was food. It's gonna be $580. Then the 27th. What a surprise, Starbucks. All right. And that was $570. Then we have the 28th. And that was Starbucks. This might just be an easy one. It's all food. And that was $506. Finally, something new. So the 28th, it was another food category, just a different store. It was KFC for my lunches. And that was $9.56. And then the 29th, once again, KFC. I think this is going to be like a whole video is going to be for my weekly check-in portion food. Food. And this one was $6.91. Then we have, that was for lunch. Then for dinner, because I had an event I had to go to, I just decided to come to Perkins because it was a Friday. Pork Perkins, it was really slow that day. Yeah. It was $35.88. Yeah, that was like a really slow day. Then we have the 30th. And I went to McDonald's for lunch. And it was $9.04. And let's see the last page. Oh, 2 more transactions. Okay, so for the 30th, I went to Target. And I bought some stuff for me. Personal. It's hard to go to Target without buying something, I swear. $44.64. I can't even get out of there anymore under 20 bucks. So, it's a dangerous store. And then the main reason I went to Target was for groceries. Although I try not to go to Target for groceries because they are way more expensive than if I went to Aldi. But I was already close to there, so came out to be 100. Well, in total it was 168.85. But if actually, yeah, because it was actually 180 something, but my mom gave me 20 bucks because of course she wanted her snacks. So yeah, quite a lot. And yet no gas. So all right, so let me write this down. It's gonna be groceries, gas, personal, and food. All right, let me remind myself what the colors are. Personal is pink. So we got, and that one was $44.64. Then groceries was blue. And that was $168.85. Okay. Then gas was yellow. That was 0. And food was orange, which was basically everything. And I'm going to add that up. So we got 506 plus 580 plus 570 plus 506 plus 956 plus 691 plus 3588 plus 904 equals 83.55. Okay, and that was, got the orange. So that was the last items I got for the weekly check-in. So right now I'm going to go back, add up everything, and see how much I spent for each category in total. So I will be right back. Okay, so let's see how I did for April. Now, I did take a second, which would probably be a second for you guys, to calculate everything because there was a lot to calculate and I had to make sure I had everything in the right section because, you know, we had a couple things here. So, my paychecks. I budgeted for a total of $3,450, but the real amounts, let me put them here, $1,104.40. I had a little bit more with the first two paychecks and then around what I was expecting for the third. Because obviously on the third paycheck, I don't get, my insurances don't come out. Plus I had like 2 hours in overtime. Plus I got a referral bonus from my job. I don't believe I got anything in rollover or extra this month. So that one. And I just made it over what I expected. And it came out to be $3,475.56. So just above, which it's always good when you can do it, when you can get more money, right? All right. So rent, $300. Target for April was $100. Then we had Geico, which was what I expected, $109.63. Then I paid the car, $308. Electric was what I put down here, $177.87. And then we had Verizon at $84.60 actually, so it was 6 cents cheaper. 4 cents cheaper. And then Navi doesn't change. Okay, so then I also paid, sorry, I don't know why this thing is jiggling. Okay, so then I needed to pay for the beginning of May, which this was $137 as usual. Then the electric, I budgeted $200, but it actually came out to be cheaper than I thought, $171.98. And then Target, I actually decided to do $50 instead of the $100. Now, there was an unexpected expense, which let me get a different color. I should have taken this green one out to show positive, but oh well. Live and learn, I guess. All right. So I'm going to put this one in green for money. Macy's, I thought I had paid off, but of course, interest rose its ugly head, and I had to pay $2 for the interest. Can you believe that? Ugh. So, yeah, I had to pay $2 for the interest in Macy's. So, yeah, I'm not gonna make any excuses. It happened. What happens, happens, All right. So, let's calculate all this up. We are going to see 300 plus 100 plus 109.63 plus 308 plus 177.87 plus 84.60 plus 137 plus 137 again, 171.98 plus 50 plus 2 equals $1,578.08. That was way cheaper than what we thought. Look at that difference. So if I take that and I subtract the total amount minus 1578.08, left over $1,897.48. That's a lot more than what I had budgeted. All right, so let's go on here. So if we bring the leftover 1,897.48 and we put the actuals, which I budgeted $400 for groceries. I was surprisingly only a little bit over than what I thought it was gonna be. It came out to be $427.32. So I was over by $27.32. So yeah, a little bit more, which for me, that's good. Gas, I was so much below. I was way below what I budgeted. It's actually $73.65. So I didn't even need that extra money to budget with. Oh, you know what? I put in the wrong number. It wasn't $427. It was $407.81 for groceries. $407.81. Yeah, that's not bad. So it was actually groceries $407.81, which means I was only over by $7.81, which is even better. And the groceries was $73.65, way below what I budgeted. Personal, I budgeted $300. Now that one I was over. That one was actually the $427.32, which means I was over by $127.32. I mean, I always do worse, so that's actually surprisingly not too bad compared to what I can do. Food, I budgeted $300, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was only slightly over. I was over by $34.79. That's pretty good for me with food. It was. And then salt, I didn't get any this month. So let's add her up. $407.81 plus $73.65 plus $427.32 plus $334.79 equals $1,243.57. If I subtract that by the leftover, 1897.48 minus the 1243.57 equals, I had leftover $653.91. So a little bit more than what I was expecting. Okay, to the good stuff now. Let's get to the good stuff. I don't know why this keeps moving. All right, sinking funds. Sinking funds. I had to write it down, so I'm going to add it up. Because I did like 3 different sinking funds videos. Plus, let's try that again. 15 plus. So I budgeted for 100 in sinking funds, and it actually came out to be $341.32. But a lot more than I thought I did. Wow. Surprising. Oh, shoot. I put the wrong thing again. This was the amount. I'm doing good today. This is the amount for my challenges, not my sinking fund. Silly Ileana. Silly. You see, I always make some kind of mistake in these videos. So I'm just going to cross it out. So it actually came out to be $95 that I put towards sinking funds. Which means I was only $5 short. So that should be fine. Man, I thought that was too much. That was like, And I was just confusing sinking funds with the challenges. So if I take the 653.91 minus the 95, it should come out to be 558.91. Okay. I really hope I'm not the only one that makes these kinds of mistakes. I try to pre-write down things, but you know, sometimes it doesn't work out. So now for the extra debt. And let me tell you, I did put money towards extra debt. I calculated it all up. Mind you, it was small amounts, like 43 cents, $14, 20, like little money that I had extra that I wanted to put towards my principal, and I was able to. I budgeted that I wanted 50, but I didn't even realize how much more I went. Came out to be 89.43. Isn't that great, guys? Almost $100 towards my principal. And I know that's not a lot compared to other budgeters, but I think that's a lot for me. I mean, $50 was going to be a lot for me, so almost $90. That's really great. Can't wait. I want to get that number down to 0. So adding up the 308 with the 89.43, that would have been a total of 397.43. And if I subtract about $51, because that's what the interest has been, like 50 and change, I put a total of 346.43, give or take a couple cents. But look how much I was able to put, guys. That is impressive. Really impressive to me. So we put that here. And then we take the 558.91 minus 89.43. And it comes out to be 469.48. Okay. And then we're going to get to this extra savings. So, all right. So challenges. I had that up here, which was $341.32. Birthday, that came out to be $158.89. That and it was over, but it was mostly for restaurants. Restaurants are super expensive now. Yeesh, I can't even go to McDonald's and not spend near $10. I'm gonna have to start going on the dollar menu now. And then Easter, I actually didn't go that over the top with Easter. I got some candies, and I had an Easter basket that I got from Aldi, and got little things that I was collecting throughout the year that I was gonna give her for Christmas, but I can just start collecting them over the summer. So it came out to be $18.49 for my mom's Easter. I don't get anything for my stepfather because he doesn't celebrate holidays that much. I mean, he barely celebrates Christmas, so he's not much of a holidays person. And then savings was $30 because of the $10 I didn't get to put extra money in. So let's see. We add that up to be $341.32 plus $158.89 plus $18.49 plus 30. Ooh, came out to be $548.70. I don't know how I did that. I really don't. But I just can tell it's going to be negative. So I'm going to take the red pen of doom out. Take what I have here, 469.48 minus 548.70. I was over by 79.22. which compared to what I used to do, 79.22 is not bad. I'm trying to be optimistic, and it's hard because I'm very much a realist. So, or like how some people say pessimist, but I think realism. But, you know, hey. And thankfully I had cushions every month to be able to do this. I think I might have had a rollover, but honestly, I don't think so. I think I used the rollover money from each paycheck and I put it towards either debt or towards birthdays or stuff like that. So, and I did have money in my birthday and Easter, but I primarily, honestly, I don't even remember how much I had in them. I know I'm a bad budgeter. I'm sorry. Because it wasn't that much. I think it was like $30 in each one. And I took out most of my Easter and put it towards birthday because the restaurant was expensive. So that's primarily why it was negative. So I guess I could subtract the money from the birthday for that, but I'm just going to leave it alone because I like to look at the numbers. So I'm going to try to keep better track, but I think I did a pretty good job this time. I did not go over that much. So I'm really excited that I kept a pretty good watch because let me tell you, by the middle of the month, I'm honestly just sick of keeping track. I mean, I'm good for the first 2 weeks and then sometimes I just give up. That's why I keep my receipts. I can't keep track. And I know, I mean, you know, budgeters are supposed to keep track of where everything goes, but I just don't have time, y'all. I just don't. And my brain just, I can't focus because I stress out if I focus too much on the numbers. But I'm going to try to do like daily, I have this here, I'm going to try to do daily tracking for everything, I hope. And maybe I'll come up with some kind of form or something so that way I can be better tracked. I tend to always lose track of things when it comes to birthdays and holidays, but I'm going to try to come up with something to help me keep better track. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe. I would love it if you're part of my YouTube family. I am getting closer, inching my way towards 1,000 subscribers, and I just can't wait. It is so exciting. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!